If you feed dry food in winter and let your cat sit near a heater, you're making a dangerous mistake, and your cat is suffering in silence. In this video, we expose the exact winter mistakes hurting your cat and how to fix them before real damage begins. Mistake 1. The invisible dehydration trap. You turned up the heater last week. Your cat stopped drinking as much water. You thought, good, they're staying hydrated naturally. That's the deadliest assumption pet owners make. Here's what actually happens inside your cat's body when that heater runs. The humidity drops to 20 to 30%. Their nasal passages dry out first, making breathing uncomfortable. Then their saliva thickens, reducing their urge to drink even more. Meanwhile, their kidneys are desperately concentrating urine, forming microscopic crystals that will become stones in 60 to 90 days. A veterinary study tracked 1,200 cats through winter. The ones in heated homes without humidifiers, 340% higher rate of urinary blockages. And male cats, they can die within 48 hours if fully blocked. Mistake 2, the suffocation you can't see. Close your eyes and take a deep breath right now. Did that air feel fresh, or did it feel heavy, almost stale? Your cat feels it too, but 10 times worse. Feline lungs process oxygen differently than ours. They need 30% more air circulation to maintain the same energy levels. When you seal every window in winter, carbon dioxide builds up slowly. By week 3, the CO2 levels in your living room can reach 1,200 ppm. Humans feel slightly tired at that level, but cats, their red blood cells literally struggle to carry oxygen. That's why your lazy winter cat isn't lazy. They're suffocating in slow motion. Mistake 3. The temperature shock. Nobody talks about. Your cat is sleeping on the cold bathroom tile right now. You think they chose it because they like being cool. But watch what happens to their body in the next 30 seconds. Their core temperature drops 2 to 3 degrees. Blood vessels constrict instantly to preserve heat. Joints stiffen as synovial fluid thickens. Arthritis pain that was manageable yesterday? It just doubled. A thermal imaging study at UC Davis revealed something shocking. Cats sleeping on cold surfaces showed 64% reduced blood flow to their paws and tail within 5 minutes. That's why older cats wake up limping. That's why they hesitate before jumping. It's not age. It's daily cold exposure creating inflammation you can't see, but they absolutely feel. Mistake 4. The poison. Hiding in your comfort. That pine-scented candle burning on your shelf? Your cat's liver is trying to process it right now and failing. Cats lack the enzyme glucuronyltransferase. That's the chemical pathway humans use to break down essential oils. Without it, even natural scents become toxic over time. Phenols from cinnamon candles accumulate in their liver tissue. Limonene from citrus diffusers damages their red blood cells. A toxicology report from ASPCA Poison Control showed that 23% of winter poisoning cases came from seemingly harmless holiday scents. Your cat won't collapse immediately. They'll just get quieter, sleep more, eat less, and you'll think it's seasonal mood changes when it's actually slow organ damage. Mistake 5. The love that becomes fat. You gave your cat an extra scoop last night because it was cold outside. That single decision just started a chain reaction you can't stop for 3 months. Indoor cats in winter burn 18% fewer calories while their appetite increases by 12%. That's a 30% caloric surplus building up daily. But here's the part that destroys cats. Unlike dogs, feline fat cells release inflammatory proteins called adipokines. These proteins attack joint cartilage, trigger diabetes, and suppress their immune system. A 2-pound weight gain in a cat? That's equivalent to a human gaining 40 pounds. And it happens so gradually you won't notice until their belly drags on the floor. Mistake 6. The boredom that breaks their mind. Your cat slept 16 hours yesterday. You assumed they were content. But a groundbreaking study from the University of Lincoln just revealed something terrifying. Indoor cats showing winter lethargy had cortisol levels matching humans with clinical depression. Their brains crave the hunt. When that instinct goes unfulfilled for weeks, their dopamine production crashes by 40%. They don't just get lazy, they get mentally ill. You'll see the signs but misread them. Attacking your hands suddenly, staring at walls for minutes, over-grooming until bald spots form. That's not quirky cat behavior. That's psychological breakdown from chronic understimulation. And every day without play makes it exponentially worse. Mistake 7. The grooming neglect causing silent pain. Run your hand along your cat's back right now. Feel those small tangles forming under the surface? Those aren't harmless knots. Each one is pulling on their skin 24/7, creating constant low-level pain. Winter fur grows 35% denser than summer coat. Without daily brushing, the underlayer mats within 72 hours. Those mats trap moisture against the skin, creating perfect breeding grounds for bacteria and fungal infections. Dermatology studies show that cats with winter matting had 8 times higher rates of skin lesions. Your cat won't show pain. They'll just stop letting you touch certain areas. That's not attitude. That's them protecting inflamed skin you created by skipping 5-minute brushing sessions. Mistake 8. The holiday chaos destroying their immune system. Last Christmas, your cat hid under the bed for 3 days during family visits. You laughed it off as antisocial behavior. But here's what actually happened inside their body. Cortisol spiked to stress levels seen in wild prey animals during predator attacks. Their digestive system slowed by 40%, causing constipation you never noticed. White blood cell production dropped significantly, making them vulnerable to infections for 2 weeks after guests left. A veterinary behavioral study tracked 500 cats through holiday seasons. Those exposed to routine disruptions showed 73% higher rates of upper respiratory infections in January. Your cat's immune system doesn't recover from stress the way ours does. One chaotic week can suppress it for an entire month. Mistake 9. The silent killer. Nobody warns you about. This is the mistake I promised earlier. The one that's more dangerous than all the others combined. You're feeding your cat dry food and assuming the water bowl nearby is enough hydration. It's not even close. Dry kibble contains 6 to 10% moisture. A wild cat's natural prey, 70 to 75% moisture. That 65% gap is destroying their kidneys cell by cell every single day. Feline kidneys evolved to extract water from food, not to compensate for chronic dehydration. By the time your cat shows symptoms of kidney disease, increased thirst, weight loss, they've already lost 75% of kidney function.